Hello guys, this is Ethan from Jingle Mining. Elphapex DG Home 1 is a Doge miner released by Elphapex in early 2025. And when it first came out, everyone thought it was the best and the most profitable Dogecoin home miner in the world. And now, as we near the end of 2025, is this unit still worth buying, or should you buy second-hand ones in bulk order? So today we will test this machine again and show you how to set up step by step for the beginners out there. So if you're interested or if you have passion in crypto mining, make sure you like the video and follow our channel. Alright, and now let's start to unbox this. I don't think this unit would be this big, but it's well packaged. Alright, and let me pull this out. Yeah, there you go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I represent you the Elphapex DG Home 1. And oh wait, it just in this package, it just have this unit. It doesn't come with any like the power cable or like the Wi-Fi signal booster and everything. So you don't need much. You just need, if you want to set this up, you need a C13 power cable and Ethernet cable, and if you want, you can choose to plug in this Wi-Fi signal. Okay, now to start with, here is the front of this unit, and actually the exhaust vent is back here, but the air inlet side is here at the top. So from the top, the unit suck the air in, and here this part there's a radiator, and the heat will come out from the exhaust vent. So if you want to use some like free heat in the winter, you know, just make sure you're facing this side. Anyway, now we have the front right here. So to start with, this thing is actually the Wi-Fi signal booster. So you can choose to use one of this antenna to install here to like support wireless mining. But if you don't have this antenna, will you still able to mine wireless? The answer is yes. It's just a like extra, like to make the signal more stable. But actually, to be fair, if your internet signal is stable enough, you don't quite need this. So anyway, to start with, this unit does support wireless mining. That means you can place this thing everywhere, in your living room, in your garage. You know, you just need to plug in the power supply, and that's you are mining Dogecoins. Now what we have here is the TF card. Actually, you won't need it currently now. After that, we have the what is it? Oh, it's the radiator light. There is, on the left is the fault, which is red. Normal is green. So usually, let's hope you don't have the red light. After that is the IP report. So actually, you still not need it when you are setting up. Okay, and after that is the reset button. This is quite important. So when you configure this unit, if you failed at configuration, you can press this reset button for like 10 seconds and reset again. Usually I would suggest to mine with Ethernet cable, you know, because it's more stable than the Wi-Fi. But anyway, if your internet is stable enough, that's what you think, then you can also choose to do wireless mining. Okay, and finally we have the power port. Is like a regular C13 port, and we can use our just use our regular 120 outlet, and that's it. That's the front, and here is the side. We have the logo of Elphapex. So actually you can tell the appearance of this unit is not that ugly, right? It's like you can place it in your living room and enjoying some free heat. But again, this unit is very quiet. and it doesn't have massive temperature affection. Okay, and now let's start to configure it, and I will show you step by step. So step 1, you will need to plug in the power, and then step 2, you will need to plug in the Ethernet cable. Yes, when you want to set it up at the first time, you can't do like wireless, and you have to plug in the Ethernet cable. But later on, you can choose to like configure Wi-Fi at the back end. But the first time, you have to plug in the Ethernet cable. So we both know that step 1 and step 2 is just to plug in the power supply and the Ethernet cable. And the step 3 will be find the IP address of your unit. This tutorial will be work at any equipment of the Elphapex. And how we achieve step 3 is you need to go to this website, this elphapex.com download support, which I will put the link down the video at the top, and click the download on the right side. Okay, and we double click it, and again double click it, and right here. Okay, I'm sorry guys, but this is Chinese. I forgot to set up to English. Find the one has the biggest size. So we unzip it, click save. Okay, and now we're gonna go through this again. Just double click it, keep double click it, and right here. So again, there is many of these firmwares called Elphapex tools, and again find the Elphapex tool, the app, and at this situation will be this one with 396 KB, and double click it, and don't get overwhelmed now, you just need to continue. And now we need to go to the left side and click plus, and right here you need to put your IP start to the IP end. So usually, most likely, you have the IP address of 192.168.1 point something, right? But mine is a little bit different. Mine has 2, so I'm gonna put 2, and the end will be 2 as well. And then what we need to do is to click the plus over here, and after you've done that, click yes. All right, and what we need to do is just to scan. Usually it won't take long. Right here you see, scan done, click OK, and here you go. You have the IP address of your unit. But all of this is based on the same network. Do you understand? So it's like if you're using your laptop and you're using Wi-Fi, make sure your internet is the same network. And if you're using your PC, just make sure you're having the same network as well. Okay, so now we have the IP address of your unit, right? So we need to copy this IP address. I mean, you just remember it, right? So mine has 0.2.196. And we go to the internet browser and put this in 0.196, and it requires you to put in the username and the password. So the original username and the password will be root, ROOT. Also the password ROOT. Login. And don't be concerned when you see those abnormal stuff, yeah, because it's not running yet. And what we need to do is look at the top left. So if you want to do wireless mining, you need to configure your Wi-Fi as soon as you're in the backend, and then configure your mining pool. But I'm not going to do the wireless mining for now, but if you want to do, you just configure here. Okay, and for the people you're not gonna do wireless mining, make sure you go to the miner, and here is pretty crucial. You need to do your pool setting, and currently I'm using via BTC to mine my Dogecoin. Okay, so if you don't have any account, you need to create an account first, and right here you see Right here, you can choose to what kind of cryptocurrency you want to mine and select LTC. I know this is a Dogecoin mining, but using the script algorithm is like combined cryptocurrencies. So you will still get Dogecoins with most amount of is Dogecoins, but you still have some other coins like LTC, like all that stuff and all. You need to scroll to the bottom, and there you go is the pool IP address, and here is the copy, and you just copy it, go back to the back end and paste it, putting in all three selections. Okay, so the username, it will be the same as your VIA BTC account name, right? I know why it's not my wallet address. I mean, you still can withdraw in your VIA BTC account to your wallet address. I mean, in this way, it's just more simple, you know. But anyway, you can still put your wallet address right here as the username, and the password really doesn't matter. So you just put X and save. Okay, and succeeds. Now you just need to go back to the dashboard and wait about, I don't know, 5 minutes. Usually, I don't know why, but among all the brands like Bitmain, Antminer, Gold Shell, I think Elphapex does require the most of the time to start. So don't get concerned. Just wait about 5 or 10 minutes if you like. And as long as you see there is real-time hash rate and all the rates and network will back to normal, that means you have done all that and you're mining Dogecoins. Okay, and also as soon as you can tell your unit is start to spinning up, that also means you start running. But after like 10 seconds, it will back to normal. Anyway, as I said, is a very, very excellent home miner for home miners. First of all, it's absolutely so quiet. You can barely hear a thing out of it. You can easily falling asleep with it. You know, you can place it in your bedroom, your living room, and enjoy some free heat. Actually, I don't know how I can test the noise level because in my room I have a lot of those light equipments also have some very loud noise. But if I stop talking right now, you can tell it's like very, very silent. And 3, 2, 1. Right, all the things you're hearing is all my equipments. But what I can do is to test out the temperature effect, right? I mean, while you are enjoying some free heat, you don't want to be like destroyed by the heat. All right, and now I'm gonna test the temperature of this unit first. I'm gonna test myself. Okay, so you see 34, I'm normal, not sick. And right now I'm gonna point directly at the exhaust vent just to show you it's not like crazy heat. Okay, can you guys see? 51 degrees. Very, very good. You know, while you're enjoying some free heat, you're not gonna be destroyed by the heat. But there's one thing, if like I'm totally honest, I mean, as the advertised of the Elphapex, the power consumption of this DG Home 1 is 620 watts. But now what I'm seeing is actually 760 watts. But maybe it's just because I just start to run this thing, because I can tell it start to like throttling. I mean, after half an hour, I will show you again, or after a couple hours, to see if it's gonna stable and steady at running at 620 watts. Okay, and also I'm gonna run this unit for like a maybe 10 hours or 24 hours to see the average hash rate is gonna be stable at 2 gigahash or not, right? After nearly 24 hours operation, you guys can see my data here. So you can see I've been running for like 23 hours 30 minutes, and you guys can see the real-time hash rate right now. It will be 2.3 gigahash. What really matters actually will be the average total hash rate, which is 2.3 gigahash, and it's beyond the advertised saying it was 2 gigahash, right? Or maybe 2.1 gigahash, but we can tell from the real-time operation it is 2.3 gigahash. So it's good, it's impressive actually. And also the power consumption, when the first time I was running it, it was like 700 watts something, right? But after like 30 minutes later, it will back to normal, which is 620 something. We have confirmed that its hash rate meets the standard and the power consumption is around 600 something. When we input this data into the WaterMine website and set the electricity cost at, let's say, 8 cents per kilowatt hour, and we find that you might lose about 7 cents a day, assuming you mine and sell immediately, right? But despite this, I still strongly recommend this unit. So please don't swear at me now. First, let me explain. Here are my reasons. Firstly, the current coin prices are low. You wouldn't want to mine and sell immediately, right? Especially since everyone knows that when coin prices are low, mining equipment manufacturers tend to lower their prices. And therefore, you can buy now and start mining and sell when the prices go up. Secondly, it is highly efficiency. Its hash rate to power ratio remains competitive among mining machines priced in the hundreds of dollars. And according to WaterMine, it can mine about 7 Dogecoins per day, and which is excellent for a 620 watts unit. So you can choose to hold the coins. Its operational performance is indeed outstanding. It is very, very, very quiet with excellent cooling performance as well. It's so quiet, it can barely sense anything. Of course, if you like this, you can still hear something, but if you like, let's say, 5 meters away, you can barely know this thing exists. So making it hard to overheat and not affect your daily life. And whether placed in garage or basement, it can handle the environment with easy. And lastly, although it's a model from early 2025, it has a price advantage as an older device, especially when buying second-hand. And mining machines generally have a long lifespan. Actually, I've seen some machines running continuously for years. So this won't affect its performance, and you can buy 10 or 20 or 30 Elphapex DG Home 1, and when the coin's price rise, you'll find that you have gained considerable income from a moderate investment. And if you don't know where and how to purchase second-hand, please feel free to contact us. We are Jingo Mining, and we are leading global supplier of crypto mining hardware and related services. You can trust us with confidence. And I think that's pretty it for the video today. So let me know how you guys think about this unit. Will you buy it? And also, if you're interested into other units, you can let me know. I will probably do a review video at the next time. Okay, so that's it. I will see you next time.